Hi there, everyone, and welcome to ZDAMastrology.com. This is your reading for the period February 27th to March 5th, 2022. Brace yourself for something new and exciting from ZDAM Astrology from these videos beginning in this Tarot Week 9. Join me for a brighter day with Vedic astrology to guide you over the sea of life. So this is what we are going to do at ZDAM Astrology for you, my loyal subscribers and clients. At ZDAM Astrology, we are going to bring you the trines of Vedic astrology that will bring to you your zodiac horoscope, your lagna, your ascendant, as it were. Fire, earth, air, and water trines are what we use in Vedic astrology as another tool to analyze your birth chart and your kundali. And this is a method that I feel comfortable with in bringing to you the zodiac signs in the trine format, in that I am not doing a specific horoscope, since I explained why I would not be doing that in a previous video. You can look for it on my channel, the explanation slide, and it will tell you why I don't do specific horoscopes, because at the end of the day, Vedic astrology is very specific, and Vedic astrology is all about the nitty-gritty, the nakshatras, the padas, how the signs and the deities deal with the energies that flow through mahadashas and transits, so that you have the Gosha transit, the benefic transit, the Veda, whether there's a malefic energy coming to you. So all these things are being analyzed, and if I don't know what your lagna or ascendant or your rising sun, as you may know it, is, then I cannot portray for you or analyze for you something specific to you. So even though I'm doing the trines, it is still general, but it is more focused on three particular horoscopes in the zodiac signs, and it will give you an idea of what you can expect for that week. So when we talk about the trines, we talk about the 159 trine, and those are the blessings that come to you from the divine or the divinity or whichever god that you believe in. In Vedic astrology, Bhagwan is the all-seeing and all-knowing. So that let us look at what we mean when we say trine. And remember, your house number 1 begins with wherever your lagna or ascendant is, or where the rising sun was, or in the east when you were born. So that if we say that Aries is house number 1, then when we look at Aries will be number 1, Leo will be number 5, and Sagittarius will be number 9. But even though I started with Aries, if Leo is your lagna or ascendant, or even Sagittarius is your lagna or ascendant and your first house, anyhow you check it, any way you check it, you will still get 159. So this is for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And then we have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, giving you the earth trines. So those are the earth trines, and again, whichever is your rising sun, whichever is your lagna or ascendant, you will still get that trine. And in this way, we can see that in the gray parts, that will be the air trine, and the blue squares, that will be the water trine. So in this way, I can bring to you horoscopes in a trine format without compromising my beliefs and my teachings and what I've learned through my gurus and through, just observing and reading and researching for years. So I hope that this resonates with you and that you learn something from it, and that we can all develop and move on. But at ZDAM Astrology, I love to bring you changes. I love to bring you something new. I love to show you that the depth of Vedic astrology and how we can utilize it for different needs in different ways. And this is just another way in which I can utilize the alignment or the marriage of Vedic astrology with the tarot cards. I hope that we learn something together. This video is about the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. And water is changeable, emotional and sensitive. The water signs experience the world through their feelings, their emotions. And they can have a hard time shifting or sifting through them properly, becoming overwhelmed by the emotions. They are the most sensitive of the signs, these water signs, to their own problems and to other people's problems. The water signs are Cancer, which is the most nurturing of the three, Scorpio, which is the most intense, and Pisces, which is the most compassionate of the three. The water signs are also intuitive, emotional, and ultra sensitive. Water signs can be as mysterious as the ocean itself. Like water, they can be refreshing or they can drown you in their depth. And this is what we have to recall. When you go into the sea, if you don't know how to swim, you can drown. If you are not able to deal with the waves that are coming at you constantly, then you can drown. So don't drown in those sorrows. These signs often have intense dreams and borderline psychic intuition. Security or stability is important to them. After all, water needs a container or it dries up and disappears. Because, if you put out a bucket or a bottle of water, a cup of water outside in the sun dries it, depending on the heat of the sun. And it can disappear that you don't even know that it's there. So don't, become unemotional. Don't become apathetic. Don't be, that person who doesn't have any emotion and cannot feel. But these are the issues that can come up with the water signs, and the cards for this period, let us see what they are going to tell us. So let us shuffle this pack and see what will be the cards that are going to come up for the water trine for the period February 27th to March 5th, 2022. And let us work on this. Let us see what will be our first card. And it appears that our first card is going to be the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. The next card is Temperance. Temperance. And the final card that we have here is Star. Star. So Hanged Man, Temperance, and the Star. Okay, the three cards that were chosen for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces as the water sign were the Hanged Man, Temperance, and the Star. And these cards are all about the external environment, about forces that are beyond your control. And in the past, when the forces were beyond your control, you took a don't care attitude. You just hung there with your foot in the air, you hanging on a tree upside down, your hands behind your back, your legs crossed, and like you don't have a care in the world. But you did. The adversity wasn't dealt with. The successes weren't dealt with. You just, hung there without making a decision, without moving forward. But the external forces are telling you in the present, it is temperance. And temperance is that you have the energy and the support to bring that adversity into balance. If you look at the cup that is being held in temperance card, you will see that the flow of the water is backwards, so that it's still there. You are bringing into the present from the past those emotions that you didn't deal with, those issues that you didn't deal with. But you need to strike that balance, and you are trying to strike that balance through determination and hope. You have one foot in the water in your emotional upheaval and one foot on the earth. You are grounded. And what is the earth? Is it grounding you? Somebody from Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo in your ambit? Is there anybody who is outside of your environment or your immediate family who belong to these signs who can ground you? Or is there something that you need to know about the earth and that can help you bring that grounding and that balance? But most of these would be probably somebody coming into your life who might be of the earth signs. So that you need to look at that, because the present is telling you that temperance is here. And temperance is not about illusion, it's about determination. It's about the divine light. It's about governance. It's about learning. So you have to learn that, okay, you can't only hang on the tree. You have to take action now. You have to deal with whatever it is that you have to deal with to bring that balance. And when we go to the future, you still see someone with a foot in the water and a foot on the earth. And there are hidden obstacles in the water which you can't see. So while you are going into the future, if you don't deal with the present through temperance, there will still be obstacles in your future. So whatever it is that you don't want to deal with, whether it's emotional or physical or about your assets, because earth is all about your assets, your physical resources that you may have, your financial stability or security. So is it that those things are giving you an emotional upheaval, or is it that just you are overwhelmed by how much you are thinking about those things? But if you don't deal with it now, the future, they will be hidden from you, and it will be a returning cycle. So deal with it now. Temperance is there to give you that support, that wisdom, that divine light to help you through whatever you need to be helped through in this period. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. As always, I wish to thank Bhagwan for bringing me the time and resources to make this video to reach out to you. I hope that the messages that I've sent out through this video is the right messages for you, and that you find some comfort or some motivation from it. I thank you for listening. I thank you for sticking with me, and I hope something new and exciting enters your thoughts and enables your dream. Be safe, happy, and healthy until we meet again. See you next time. Bye.